sadyang ginawa po para sa ating kapakinabangan. Nais din namin na ibahagi naman ninyo ang inyong reaction at suggestion sa ating email at fan page na naka-flash po ngayon sa inyong mga screens. Makilat na kaibigan, nalito programang para sa inyo. Dito walang alinlangan dahil dito, ituturo namin ang mga pamamaraan. Itong approve, gawin natin to. Laging usap-usapan, pagka daw united ay mas malakas. Ito ay pinatunayan ng prinsipyo behind the cooperative. Pero, para mapanatili ang integridad, ang kasiguruhan at ang tamang pamamalakad ng mga kooperatiba, nakita ng gobyerno kinakailangan mayroong isang governing agency. At dito binuo ang Cooperative Development Authority ng Pilipinas. Ito ay directly reporting to the Office of the President. Ganito ka-importante ang pagtingin dito ng Office of the Executive or the Executive Office. Sila po mga kaibigan ang ating kakwentuhan ngayong gabi, kaya huwag kayong alas. Marami po tayong pag-uusapan at maraming pakinabang, hindi lang kayo kundi ang buong Pilipinas sa mga kooperatiba. Sa ating
Health is our most important asset, and it should always be a constant effort to seek ways to take care of it. That includes professional medical help from the best available. The Manila-Beijing Medical Associated Incorporated is known as one of the most specialized centers in medical services, backed by several experienced physicians in Chinese medicine. At an accuracy rate of 98%, countless patients who visited Manila-Beijing Medical Associated Incorporated have already been treated and cured.
Marami ko ospital na napuntahan, pero wala ring nangyayari. Somebody introduced me to Manila-Beijing Medical Associated. After 2 treatments, gumanda ang pakiramdam ko.
My friends introduced me Manila-Beijing Medical Associated, and luckily, I got cured. So I sincerely want to thank the doctors of Manila-Beijing Medical Associated.
For the past 30 years, ang dami ko nang na-take na mga gamot. Nothing happened to me. So until one my friend introduced me to Manila-Beijing Medical Associated, you know what? All my illness was cured.
For any health problems or incurable diseases, you can visit Manila-Beijing Medical Associated Incorporated, located at 843B Sabino Padilla Street, Binondo, Manila.
这里是非中新闻台 CNTV，
我是 Canvastan 陈静宇。
And my name is Ricky 孙凯。
我是您的新闻主播 Wesley Chua 蔡南中。
我是您的气象 buddy 真诚陈金霄。
我是您的新闻主播 Landry Chen 邓启能。
我是您的新闻主播潘伟莲 Michelle 潘。
我是您的气象 buddy 德安 Ashley 丹陈洁瑜。
ASEAN in Focus, Monday to Friday, 2 to 2:30 p.m.
Ang kumain ng 3 beses sa isang araw. Simpleng goal ng mga manggagawang Pilipino kung bakit nagsisipag sila sa kanilang paghahanap buhay para sa kanilang pamilya. Lalo na ang mga magsasakang dahilan kung bakit meron tayong kaning inihahain sa ating hapagkainan kasama ang buong pamilya. Sa ganitong kaisipan, nagiging daan ang mga kooperatiba na tumutulong sa mga manggagawang nais na mas lumago ang kanilang hanap buhay. Ang Cooperative Development Authority o CDA ay itinatag noong taong 1987 base sa saligang batas at dating nasa ilalim ng Office of the President. Noong 1993 nang nabuo ang Executive Order No. 95 Series of 1993 upang maging mas epektibo ang ahensya. Ang pangunahing layunin kung bakit ito itinatag ay upang magkaroon ng kakayahan ang mga tao at ito ang maging solusyon sa kanilang paghahanap ng pangkabuhayan. Sama-samang pag-iipon at binuklod ng mga hakbangin mula sa mga miyembro nito. Isang mabisang paraan upang mas mabigyan ng halaga ang araw-araw na pinagpapaguran ng mga manggagawang Pilipino para sa kanilang pamilya at para sa bayan. Marami ang mga benepisyong maaaring mapakinabangan ng mga manggagawa sa pamamagitan ng mga kooperatiba. Ngayong gabi makakasama natin ang Cooperative Development Authority o CDA dito lamang sa Aprub. Ako si Ellery Husay at Aprub sa amin, ang ahensyang ito.
And welcome back mga kaibigan. Thank you very much Miss Weng and Miss Ella for that video package. Tonight is going to be very fruitful kasi ang sabi sa akin ng ating guest for today, marami tayong heartwarming stories that he's going to share with us. Stories about overcoming adversity and succeeding in life. So without further ado, ang ating pong guest for today, ang chairman mismo ng Cooperative Development Authority of the Philippines, si Mr. Orlando Ravanera. Sir, magandang gabi sa'yo. How are you?
Magandang gabi, Ms. Lelaine. Thank you so much na naging bagay ako sa iyong magandang programa.
Ay, matagal ka na namin nililigawan. Busy ka lang. Okay. CDA, Cooperative Development Authority of the Philippines. This is under, this is a government agency.
This is under the Office of the President. Itong opisina ito, natatag noong 1987. Yung sa 1987 Constitution, nakalagay talaga doon sa saligang batas na gumawa na isang opisina to promote the viability and growth of cooperatives as instrument of social justice, equity, and economic development.
Okay.
And so, Mr. Len, I have so many good stories to tell regarding that. In fact, sinasabi nila, the blooming of the flowers may be very, very beautiful, but it will pale in comparison to the blooming of the cooperatives.
Okay.
Ano ibig kong sabihin? We have now about 26,600 cooperatives.
Okay.
Membro, we have now 14 million members.
14 million?
Yes.
Okay. But before we go any deeper, sir, just for the sake of clarity, let's explain what cooperative
Yes,
is.
yes. Actually, I'd like to put it in context if I may. Kasi raw, ang sabi ng mga development experts, ang yaman-yaman ng Pilipinas, why are there people who are poor? Ngayon, ang sabi nila sa kanilang studies, the root cause of poverty is not the lack of resources because we have so much.
Okay.
In fact, by per unit area, we are the richest on earth in terms of biodiversity.
Really?
Ang ating archipelago,
Really, sir? We are
yes,
the
yes.
richest? Okay.
According to UNDP report, yun sa lupa. Punta tayo sa dagat. The Philippine archipelago, Mr. Lane, is the center of marine life on earth.
Okay, that's according to whom, sir?
This sa United Nations Development Program studies. Ngayon, I'd like to tell you this. Pero bakit nangyari? Ano ba talaga nangyari? Kasi, I'd like to tell you this. Di ba, nabalita, naging tapunan tayo ng mga garbage from other countries?
Yes.
Ay, may mga, radiation and all. The other one also, the cause of why we have lost so much, there was a time that there is this RP Japan Treaty of Amity, Commerce and Navigation. Isang treaty with Japan government allowing us to fish in their sea. We allow also computerized trawlers, Japanese, to come to the Philippines to also fish. They wreck our Moroami. They wreck our seas. That's why we lost almost everything. Now, because of that, ang sinasabi nila, the root cause of poverty is not the lack of resources. We have so much. But the powerlessness of the people to have access and control over the resources. Anong sabi sa study? As a countervailing measure, the people must be empowered. How would they be empowered? When they come together, harness their collective potentials and energies, come together as one in an organization called cooperative. So ang kooperatiba ay samahan ng nasa margins of development so that sila ay pupunta sa mainstream of development processes. And I'd like to tell you, 26 types of cooperatives are now into the mainstream of development processes.
When you say 26 types of cooperative, how do we qualify them?
We qualify, tingnan natin. Ang una talaga nito ay ang mga magsasaka. Kooperatiba ng mga magsasaka. Kasi look at this way. The Philippines is an agricultural country.
Yes.
Any long or short-term development can be won or lost through agriculture. Eh bakit ang sabi ng mga magsasaka? Chairman, sabihin mo nga sa amin, bakit ang pagkain ay galing sa aming sakahan? Pero bakit aming lamisa? Wala namang pagkain. Who is benefiting from farming? Everyone is benefiting from farming. Fertilizer dealers, seed dealers, compradors, usurers. Pero yung nagpainit, nagpaulan, mga magsasaka, wala, hindi. Nasa loob ng
ko yung awit. Ako ang nagtanim at nagbayo at nagsay, di ba? Yun ang nangyari hanggang ngayon pala kung walang cooperative.
Ang kooperatiba ang bumiak sa kanilang kahirapan. Ang tanging lunas, pinapatay ng kooperatiba ang 5-6, pero hindi ang mga in-charge. 5-6 lang.
Kahit si Presidente, ayaw naman yan
Ay,
kasi
hindi
medyo
naman.
mahirap. Okay, now, na-define na natin ang kooperatiba. Nasabi na natin yung, nabigyan na natin ng pahimakas kung ano yung mga types of cooperative, no? Kasi meron ding tawag dito, yung pinakamalaki dyan yung agri natin.
Agriculture.
Kasi napakalaki ng pangangailangan talaga nila to band together para mas malakas yung boses nila. Ano yung susunod na pinakamalaki?
Sa peasantry, hindi lang yan mga magsasaka, yung mga mangingisda.
Mangingisda.
Kuwan din yan sila. They are tilling the sea. Ang ating mga indigenous people.
Okay,
No?
yes.
Sabi nila, before our land, we were the masters of our land. We created the 8th wonder of the world, rice terraces. Bakit nasa kahirapan sila? Because yung pong sense of ownership, if we have to analyze, is not within their culture. Kasi if you use it, you own it. Yan sabi nila, how can you own something that will outlast you? You cannot own the land.
That's
the land
true.
will own you. Pag namatay ka, ililibing ka ron, the land will own you.
Ang ganda ng wisdom nun, sir, no?
Ang ganda ng wisdom.
Yeah.
Pero dumating ang mga colonizers.
Yes.
They changed that. Isang mayaman, nagpatitulo ng lupa nila, sila na may-ari. Kaya sabi nila, no, that's wrong. Kaya nga, from being masters of the land, they become servants of the lands. And they're about how many? 21 million. Kaya nga po, under the office of the Cabinet Secretary kami ngayon under the office of Cabinet Secretary Leoncio Ibasco Jr., meron kami ngayon pinirmahan with the NCIP, together with CDA, AMOA. That we
So
will
you
now-
directly report to the CABSEC?
Yes. Kasi we're under the office of the President. Alam mo, maganda. During his 4th day of office, July 4, ang first executive order ng ating mahal na Presidente ay ibalik kami sa office of the President. Kaya nga po, ang nangyari, ang ganda-ganda nangyari because we are now under an amazing leader, Secretary Leoncio Ibasco.
Yes.
Ang puso niya talaga ay nasa kooperatiba.
Tahimik lang yun, sir.
Ay, ang galing ni Secretary Vasco. At ito po ang nangyari ngayon. And so, meron kaming kasunduan na i-cooperativize natin ang ating mga IPs.
Okay.
Ngayon, i-cooperativize natin ang ating mga magsasaka, ang ating mga mangisda. Alam mo yung study na naman. The poorest of the poor now are yung ating mga mananagat, mangingisda. Bakit? Kasi, sabi nila, yung ating 13 major base in the Philippines, 10 nito are biologically dead already. Wala ng isda. Kung mangisda ka, kahit mangisda ka, wala ng isda, gutom.
Yes.
Kaya ngayon, ang ginagawa natin, the cooperatives now are rehabilitating the impaired ecosystem. Punta ka sa Mindanao, sino ang nagpa-stop ng illegal logging? Illegal mining, mga kooperatiba.
That's true.
Oo,
Totoo
totoo
yan,
yan.
sir, yeah.
Ay, ito pang isa. Sino ang nagpabalik ng integridad ng kalikasan? Ang mga kooperatiba. Yung makita mo sa Cagayan de Oro Uplands, yung na 200,000 hectares of denuded areas, na nilipastangan ng mga loggers for 50 years. Sino ang nagtatanim pabalikin ang integridad ng kalikasan? Ang mga kooperatiba. Kasi pa nga po, pag umulan doon ng 1 inch sa 200,000, lahat pupunta sa Cagayan de Oro. Kaya nga noong 2011, December 17, yung Sindong, 3,000 died.
Right. Doon sa river nag-overflow.
Ay, grabe talaga.
Yes.
3,000 died in one night of flooding.
Yes.
Sino ang napoprotekta ngayon? Ang mga kooperatiba. Kasi sila ay ecological people.
Right. They know what it's like. They know how to handle it because they're in it.
Yes. Sabi ng mga katutubo, or lalo na wala ang aming mga kalikasan, mga forest, we lose our pharmacy. Alam mo, pag may sakit sila, hindi ba sila pupunta sa pharmacy?
Yes.
They go to the forest, ay ito, herbal, lagain ko, mawala ang cancer ko, ang lagnat ko, ang sakit ko ng tiyan. Alam mo, that is not only their pharmacy, that is their marketplace. Ibig sabihin, you want to eat baboy damo, ay maghunting ka lang. You want to eat usa, ay ang dami dyan. Pero ngayon, wala naman. 7 million hectares of dipterocarp forest, gone forever.
Gone.
Oh, gone forever.
Ibig sabihin ng dipterocarp, andun lahat ng flora and fauna.
Eh, nilipastahan ng mga loggers Yung
Magagalit si sir.
Hindi, you cannot help, Ms. Lelyn, but
Yes, I
be
understand.
angry. Why?
Opo.
Because, isasabi po natin, in this country, no one is above the law.
Should not be above the law, but...
No one is above, should not be above the law.
Yes.
All must bow down to the majesty of the law because we follow the rule of law and not of men. Correct?
Right.
Correct. Pero bakit? Yung pong sinasabi kong mga, sa amin pa sa Bisaya, kalasangan, kabukiran, kakahuyan, ay ito po, meron na nagpo-protect nito eh. 1,000 meters above sea level, hindi mo dapat lagingan yan. Yung mga slope na more than 50% gradient, huwag mong lagingan yan. Ay yun po lahat, ay inubos nila roon. Where is the rule of law there?
Right.
Kaya nga po, during this present dispensation, now we are following the rule of law. At ngayon po, meron ng order to stop all of this. Imagine that. Kaya sabi nyo, wow, ang ganda. Tuwan-tuwa ang ating mga magsasaka. Ecological people, mga mangingisda, itong katutubo. Another type is itong manggagawa. Alam mo, dito sabi nila, sabi ng mga manggagawa, Mr. Lane, Chairman, sabihin mo nga sa amin, kami mga manggagawa, we produce the wealth of this country. Of course you are. The problem is, why are we so poor? Kinooperatiba natin. Ngayon, I would like to inform everyone, through the cooperatives, we were able to generate employment at the tune of more than 2 million jobs. Wow.
Okay.
Oh.
Through the cooperatives?
Through the cooperatives.
Okay.
They directly employed more than 2 million.
Right.
Oh. That is directly.
Okay.
Indirectly, ang dami. Bakit? Sabi niya, ito si Orlan, kahit ano siya sabi, no, let me explain. Isa kang nanay.
Okay.
Example lang, Mr. Lane. Marunong ka magluto. Gusto ka magkarinderya. Punta ka sa formal banking system. Makiram ka? You cannot. With all of the requirements, ang kapal-kapal, meron pang post-dated check dyan at collateral, wala ka. Pero hindi ka makapunta ng karinderya. O ngayon, Mr. Lane, punta ka sa cooperative mo. On that very day, makiram ka. Makaput up ka ng karinderya. Wow, nag-income ka na.
At saka ang interest rate is very friendly.
This is very friendly.
Okay.
At
Alam mo, sir, if you notice, mga kaibigan, for the majority of this first part of the program, I'm just watching you because you're fascinating to watch. Kasi nakikita ko yung enthusiasm mo and the passion and the fire inside. Yung mga kaibigan, simula pa lang yan. Kasi pag-uusapan pa natin what has happened since 1987. At saka kung ano yung mangyayari pa from 2018. Yan ang sasagutin sa atin ni Chairman. Pagbabalik ng Aprub, wag po kayong aalis. Sandali po lamang.
Is our most important asset, and it should always be a constant effort to seek ways to take care of it. That includes professional medical help from the best available. The Manila-Beijing Medical Associated Incorporated is known as one of the most specialized centers in medical services, backed by several experienced physicians in Chinese medicine. At an accuracy rate of 98%, countless patients who visited Manila-Beijing Medical Associated Incorporated have already been treated and cured.
Marami ko ospital na napuntahan, pero wala ring nangyayari. Somebody introduced me to Manila-Beijing Medical Associated. After 2 treatments, gumanda ang pakiramdam ko.
My friends introduced me Manila-Beijing Medical Associated, and luckily, I got cured. So I sincerely want to thank the doctors of Manila-Beijing Medical Associated.
For the past 30 years, ang dami ko nang na-take na mga gamot. Nothing happened to me. So until one my friend introduced me to Manila-Beijing Medical Associated, you know what? All my illness was cured.
For any health problems or incurable diseases, you can visit Manila-Beijing Medical Associated Incorporated, located at 843B Sabino Padilla Street, Binondo, Manila.
Hi everyone, I'm Nicole Tongo, your EBC Las Vegas correspondent, reminding you that we should view every day as a new day. We should not let the troubles of the past hinder us in moving forward in life. And don't forget to watch Digital Nest on Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30 p.m. only on Net 25. Again, I am Nicole Tongo and I am one with 25.
Pep News, Linggo, alas 4 hanggang alas 5 ng hapon.
Welcome back mga kaibigan. Ito yung palatuntunang Aprub. Ang ating pong kasama ngayon sa ating munting tahanan ay ang Chairman ng Cooperative Development Authority, si Mr. Orlando Ravanera. Napag-usapan natin yung why CDA was created, why cooperatives are very important dito sa ating bansa, especially sa ating bansa. Na maraming resources, maraming kasipagan, maraming pamamaraan, kaya lang ay maliit ang tinig at kailangan ng assistance. At ang assistance na ito, not necessarily directly from the government, but from within themselves through the cooperative. Ang sabi ni Sir kanina, dami-dami na yung programs. Akala ko 5 oras tong programa natin. Pwede naman yun. Napag-uusapan yun. But yes, marami ng napatunayan ang mga kooperatiba at ang Cooperative Development Authority is here to assist, no, and to make sure that things are the way they should be. Kasi alam niyo naman, pagka mayroong nagpa-prosper na isang organization o isang pamamaraan o sistema, may papasok dyan ng mga oportunista at baka masira yung the good principle behind it. Now, 1987, itinatag, it's a law. At ang tawag doon sa law na yun, sir, ay cooperative, what is the technical...
Actually, may I just give a little backdrop? So, noong 1987, Constitutional Convention, nasa 1987 Constitution doon, inilagay talaga na gumawa ng opisina. Yan ay ang CDA to promote the viability and growth of cooperatives. At 2 laws ang enabling laws ang na-craft sa Kongreso.
Okay.
Republic Act 6938, the Cooperative Code of the Philippines.
Okay.
At Code.
Okay.
At saka yung charter namin, creating CDA, Republic Act 6939. Ito ay lumabas nga noong 1990. So, ang aming opisina talaga, Ms. Elaine, ay na-create 1990.
Okay.
O ngayon, ano nangyari doon? So, nakalagay talaga very clear doon. Ang panawagan talaga noon ng pagbabago, kasi alam mo, during the time, cronies ang may control ng ating ekonomiya. And so, ang panawagan noon ng mga delegado sa Constitution ay democratize wealth and power. Yung mga walang mga lupa, kailangan magkaroon ng lupa. Diba? You are tilling the land at your own. So along that line, to be an instrument against social injustice, tingnan natin, social injustice looms in so many ways. Makikita yan sa mukha ng ating mga magsasaka na nagsasaka ng lupa na hindi naman kanila.
Right.
O ngayon, ano ibig kong sabihin? Dahil sa kooperatiba, yung pong mga walang lupa, nagkalupa na. And I would like to report to our President that yung programa po ng ating Presidente that to provide them security of tenure has been done through cooperativism. I'd like to give you some figures. In the Philippines, we have about 2,100 cooperatives of agrarian reform beneficiaries. Ngayon, dahil sa kanilang kooperatiba, naangkinan nila ang kanilang lupa.
21,000, sir?
2,100 cooperatives.
Okay.
With some, siguro that's about more than 1 million or so na mga membro. Ngayon, noon walang mga lupa, ngayon nagkalupa na. Ngayon, ang ngayon is, naangkin mo nga ang lupa. Pero ang mode of production naman ay at ang marketing ay hindi mo control. Control ng mga, alam mo, ang isang magsasaka, pupunta yan sa trader, kay Xiongho. O example, Xiongho. Xiongho, meron akong problema kasi ang lupa ko, wala akong traktura, wala akong karabaw. Sige na, charge to crop mo. You can use my tractor.
Okay. Clarify lang natin yung charge to crop.
Example lang.
Kapag umani na, a portion of the ani ang ibabayad dahil pinagamit sa'yo yung traktora.
Totoo yan.
Okay.
O ngayon, dito lang sa ating bayan, magsasaka ka, wala kang abono, wala kang seeds.
Correct.
Ngayon,
irrigation pa.
Pupunta ka ron. Xiongho, wala akong seeds pa, wala akong fertilizer. Ilan yan? Basal application pa lang, 6 bags per hectare na yan. Yan pala yung mga bags per hectare. Yung 1 bag, binibili lang pala yan ng mga kapitalista sa Ukraine, 100 pesos. Yung ammonium sulfate.
Pero i-charge nila?
Hindi, everything that is sold in this country passes like 5 to 7 layers. Pagdating sa Mindanao, 2,000 na yan. Sino ang nagdadala? Farmer. O ngayon, umutang siya, charge to crop. O lista. Pag-harvest na, ganito naman. Alam mo, itong low supply and demand, Miss Elaine, ang laki ng problema yan eh. Kasi bakit? Kasi pag nag-harvest, mura.
Right.
Mayroon bang storage facilities ang farmer? Wala. Mapipilitan siyang ipagbili. Murang-mura. Anong sasabihin ng kwan? Yung pinagbili mo sa akin, mura ngayon Sorry ha, yung utang mo, tamang-tama lang talagang ibayad ang harvest mo.
Yes.
Di nasa kwan sila ng kahirapan.
Yes, sir. May narinig ako, sir, na ganyan, no? Magtitil ng land, asikasuhin niya. Pagdating ng kwentahan na, ang makukuha niya 43 pesos.
Jesus, ang liit. Kaya nga, during the time
43 pesos.
Alam mo, Silen, ito nangyari noon Alam ito ng ating man of the masses Si President Magsaysay, Ramon Magsaysay. Naalala ko, meron ding kwento ito Sabi niya, tinawag niya ang kanyang finance secretary. Mr. Secretary, bakit ba pobre talaga ang mga magsasaka? Bakit ang mumura? Sir, because of the law of supply and demand. Di ba I told you to repeal that law? Sorry, you cannot repeal.
But yes, there is injustice there. And
there is injustice.
Essentially, what you're saying is, ito na, noong nagkaroon na ng cooperative. It's the cooperative who now has the power.
Yes.
It is now empowered to now purchase, to make loans, to negotiate, and to procure.
And also, to go into value chain and process
the
their products. Alam mo, ganito May nagtanong, Chairman, di ba coconut industry is $1 billion industry? Ko, yes. Can you please explain bakit ang the poorest of the poor are our coconut farmers?
Right.
Why? Kasi pinagbibili nila kopra. Ngayon, Miss Elaine, ito ang sabihin ko sa iyo, we have good stories to tell. Ito pong mga kooperatiba na mga magsasaka, kung nasa coconut ka, you're not just selling kopra now. What are you selling? They follow value chain so that they can sell cocoa sugar.
Right.
Cocoa syrup.
Right.
Ay, ang sasarap niyan. Alam mo ang cocoa sugar? Kung diabetic ka, yun ang gamitin mo. Grabe ang demand talaga.
Yes, and coconut oil.
Coconut oil.
VC for cosmetics and for medical purposes. The tree of life is now really the tree of life.
Yes talaga. At ito ang maganda nangyari.
Yes.
January 16 to 18, dito sa Manila, we hosted the 7th Asian Cooperative Business Forum.
Okay.
Nagdatingan ang mga delegado galing sa Asia, galing sa Europe, nagdala ng mga produkto, pinakita natin ating mga produkto, dami sila. Dairy product, the best cheese in town, produced by the Northern Mindanao Dairy Cooperatives. The best cocoa sugar, the best rice. Imagine. Have you heard of forbidden rice? Black rice yan.
Yes.
Okay, bakit forbidden? During the time of the kings, they will not allow you to eat. King lang ang makakain yan.
Okay.
Ngayon, pati na lahat, produced by our cooperative, organic, they are exporting that to other countries.
Right.
Imagine that.
And by the way, the black rice has very low hypoglycemic index and high in minerals.
Yes, that's correct. Kaya mga king nun, mamalusog. Kaya forbidden. Tayo, ngayon hindi na dahil sa kooperatiba. Ngayon, ito po ang magandang story. Now, we are telling one and all, our cooperatives are producing high-quality products. Miss Elaine, in a country that has become a dumping ground of finished products from other countries, buying is like casting a boat, choosing from different economic alternatives. Number one, mayroong produkto galing sa other countries. May produkto galing sa Pilipinas. Anong bibilin mo? Kasi grabe advertisement nila ang bibilin mo, produkto galing sa other countries. Anong mangyari dyan? If you buy the product from other countries, you support the economy where the product is coming from.
Right.
You support the livelihood. Kaya nga po...
Hindi lang yan, sir. Nagbibigay ka ng leaks sa ating economy because what should have been revolving here, you throw outside of the country.
That's correct, Miss Elaine. So ano nangyari ngayon? We are telling one and all, you buy the products of the cooperatives, you buy organic, what are healthy foods, what are essentials, and what are produced by our people here.
Local, yes.
And you support the livelihood of the poor and the vulnerable.
Right.
This should reverberate to all the land. Against poverty tayo. From now on po, ang bili natin ay produkto ng mga kooperatiba.
It has worked.
Yes.
It still continues to work. It still continues to grow. At it continues to help a lot of people. Yung sinabi mo lang kanina that you've generated jobs, about 2 million of them.
Yes.
That's with the present figures that we have. Ito yung mga figures na, sabi mo, 26,000 with about 14 million. Imagine if we can found some more cooperatives, it will now generate even more jobs and it will promote patronage of our own products.
Yeah.
Tapos ay napoprotektahan pa yung ating environment.
That's correct.
Okay. Now, I understand that we have a long ways to go. Dami pa natin gagawin. Ang dami pa yung mga gubat hanggang meron dyang natamaan ng deforestation. Marami tayong gagawin. At kung ma-activate natin yung mga locals at magkaroon, magtayo sila ng cooperative, and then with the guidance of CDA, then there's a lot we can do. Now, in the next portion of our program, sir, we need to find out what are your plans for the coming, let's say, 5 years projection. Tingnan natin kung ano ang plano, ano mga balakin mo, sir. Sasabihin mo yan sa amin, but we have to take a short break muna. Excited na si sir. Okay, we have to take a short break. Magbabalik pa rin po ang Aprub.
Wow, Aprub.
Is our most important asset, and it should always be a constant effort to seek ways to take care of it. That includes professional medical help from the best available. The Manila-Beijing Medical Associated Incorporated is known as one of the most specialized centers in medical services, backed by several experienced physicians in Chinese medicine. At an accuracy rate of 98%, countless patients who visited Manila-Beijing Medical Associated Incorporated have already been treated and cured.
Marami ko ospital na napuntahan, pero wala rin nangyayari. Somebody introduced me to Manila-Beijing Medical Associated. After 2 treatments, gumanda ang pakiramdam ko.
My friends introduced me Manila-Beijing Medical Associated, and luckily, I got cured. So I sincerely want to thank the doctors of Manila-Beijing Medical Associated.
For the past 30 years, ang dami ko nang na-take na mga gamot. Nothing happened to me. So until one my friend introduced me to Manila-Beijing Medical Associated, you know what? All my illness was cured.
For any health problems or incurable diseases, you can visit Manila-Beijing Medical Associated Incorporated, located at 843B Sabino Padilla Street, Binondo, Manila.
Hi guys, I'm Marie Francisco here at the Shoe Museum in Marikina in the Philippines, reminding you to watch digital news every Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30 p.m. And I am one for 25.
Moments, Sabado, alas 7 hanggang alas 8 ng gabi.
And we're back mga kaibigan, masayang kwentuhan kasi towards progress at saka empowerment ang ating topic for today. And our guest is the Cooperative Development Authority through its chairman, Mr. Orlando Ravanera. Off-cam, di kami tumitigil dito ng kwentuhan. Sabi ko, hindi, teka muna, i-share natin doon sa ating mga viewers. Sayang naman yung information. Okay, sir, isa sa mga pinakamalaking nabibigyan ng assistance ng CDA through cooperative ay yung mga pwedeng sabihin natin na naging outcast of society. Pwedeng hindi sinasadya, pwedeng sinadya, pwedeng nagkamali. Kasi isa dyan din, sir, ang mga OFWs, no? Ang hirap ng kanilang reintegration into society. Tapos, ang hirap din kasi nandun, buhay mayaman, padala-padala, akala ng pamilya dito, walang katapusan, ang gripo ng pera. Pagdating dito, nakatunga nga pag nag-end of contract sila sa abroad. Now, I know that there are steps and one of the most effective is yung cooperative. Pagbalik nila dito, may babalikan sila. Yung mga IDPs, yung mga IPs, yung mga, ano yung sinabi mo kanina, sir?
Victims of drugs.
Yun, drug victims, those who were under or within the clause of drugs, no?
Yeah.
Former combatants. Ibig sabihin ng, yun na, yung sa conflict natin, ano?
Yeah.
Okay. How do we do this? How are we going to do this in the future? Kasi meron pa like Marawi, we're still recovering, okay? Tapos itong drugs na ito, until now, inaayos pa natin yan. Maraming sumusuko. Pero after ng pagsuko, ano mangyayari? Tapos yung mga OFWs natin, ito may bagong balita, Saudi Arabia magpapauwi dito ng mga anong gagawin natin, sir?
Ito nga nangyayari ngayon. Yung sigaw ng sambayan ng kooperatiba ay naririnig na. Nung sinabi nila, paglilingkod at pagmamahal, yan ang tunay na diwa ng kooperatiba. Ngayon nakita natin ito sa buhay ng mga drug victims. Ngayon ipapakita po natin, marami na po silang ginawa ang ating opisina para ma-organize sila into cooperative. Doon nga, kung pupunta tayo ngayon sa Banawi, Prisuan, sa Nueva Ecija, nakita natin doon, mga 30 inmates, tinanin po ng Tamaan, Banawi, Multipurpose Cooperative na organic farming. Ngayon, doon tayo makikita na sila ay may mga project na livestock, gardening. Ngayon, bibigyan po natin sila ng assistance para magkaroon sila ng project on organic farming at they will raise livestock. At ang sabi ko nga, paano mo malaman or Chairman na pwede silang ipalabas? Kasi pag sinabi ng isang inmates, Chairman, na mahal na namin yung kambing na yan, pwede wag patayin yan. Mahal na namin yan. Ibig sabihin,
rehabilitated na sila. Yes, yes.
Kaya nga, ang dami pong mga ganyang kwan na ginagawa natin doon sa Davao. Makita po ninyo ang mga victims of drugs na organized into cooperative and so many. Kaya nga po, ang sabi namin, pinapatay, hindi, pinaglilingkuran at minamahal. Ganon din po ang ginagawa natin sa Marawi. May 200,000 na mga internally displaced persons. Ngayon po, ang ginawa natin ngayon, we are now coming up with training centers for them, especially doon sa Balui, kung merong mga 40,000 IDPs. Na bakit? Kasi, yun sila po ay sila yung mga youth and all. They are willing to be trained with TESDA. So we are coming up with an agreement with TESDA that they are beginning a course. Alam mo, pag nakagraduate yan, na magkawin natin, nabigyan mo ng diploma, they can work already in Saudi Arabia, in other countries, and perhaps help their families when they have their mga remittances and all. So that is one way. Pero overall, we are also providing them livelihood para nabigyan kasi roon ang CDA ng 4 hectares para gawa ng mga sustainable village, yung mga IDPs, making of bricks. Ang ginagawa natin ngayon, tinitrain natin ang mga IDPs brick making para sila mismo ang gagawa ng mga bahay nila.
Alam po ninyo, yung Kasimbaloy, yun yung sa gitna ng Marawi City at saka ng Iligan. Diyan yung nagsikip yung trapiko when people were trying to get away from the conflict. Ngayon, yung iba na hindi pa makabalik sa Marawi for obvious reasons, wala silang bahay doon, mga bata ito na-stuck sila, Baloy, yung iba sa Iligan, yung iba nandito sa Manila because may kamag-anak dito. But they are the ones who really want to go back sa Marawi. Gusto nila bumalik doon. Now, sinasabi ni Sir kanina, yung mga brick making. Okay, while you are educating them and giving them the documents para ikaw ay certified na meron kang skill through TESDA, because ang TESDA, pagka skilled worker ka, kinakailangan meron kang certificate ng TESDA because that means to the whole world na okay, totoo ito, hindi ito loko-loko lang. And then here, kung gusto mo namang magstay dito sa Pilipinas, meron ka ring hawak-hawak na certification. And while that is being done, they are the ones also gumagawa ng mga bricks. Kasi alam nyo, ang hirap i-transport ng construction materials doon. Magmamahal siya. Samantalang kung doon mo gagawin siya, mura na siya. Binigyan mo pa rin ng trabaho, yung tinitrain mo. At the same time, yung ginagawa nila, yun ang gagamitin to rebuild the city. O, diba? Complete, circle.
We are following what you call sweet equity.
Okay.
Ikaw ang titira dyan, kailangan you exert some efforts to build your own house. Following that.
Para may sense of ownership.
So yan po ang approach ng CDA along that line. Tapos, punta ka naman sa mga masapano. Minsan pumunta ako ron, karap ko sa Maguindanao. 500, mga nagjo-joke ako, Miss Elaine, mabuti ka, mag-joke ako, tumatawa ka. Sila, isang oras na ako joke ng joke, hindi tumatawa. Kasi what is your problem here? Sabi nila, Chairman, hindi mo kami kilala. May we introduce ourselves to you? Sabi ko, who are you? We were former combatants of the Moro National Liberation Front. Nag-organize kami into cooperative now. Ang sigaw namin, mga pagari-akon sa Masamatano Kooperatiba.
Translate.
Mga kasamahan ko, sama-sama na tayo sa kooperatiba ngayon. Sama-sama tayo ng kooperatiba. Isa lang ang armas namin, Anong armas ninyo? Kooperatiba na. Wow. O ngayon, sabi ko, talaga na kooperatiba kayo. Anong pangalan ninyo? Ang pangalan namin ay Frontliners. Ay, kahit nasa pangalan, panghirap pa rin.
Alam mo, sir, that is very deep, no? We're laughing about it, but merong malalim na mensahe dito sa usapan na ito because in the first place, those former combatants, kaya naman sila naging combatants because, out of desperation.
Correct. Social injustice.
Social injustice. Wala silang makapitan. Kinakailangan nilang sumama sa isang mas malaking grupo in the belief na magkakaroon sila ng mas malaking puwersa, may paglalaban yung karapatan nila. Kaya sila napunta doon. They didn't have a choice or they did not know that they had a choice. Now na may kooperatiba na.
Meron choice na sila. At alam mo, Miss Elaine, itong sinabi sa akin. May tumindig na isa eh. Chairman, may I introduce myself to you? Yes. I was a former colonel in the military. In the 70s...
Military government?
Oh.
Okay.
Colonel siya. I joined the MNLF in the 70s. Sabi ko, why did you join? Alam mo, Chairman, ang kuryente galing sa aming lugar. I-explain mo nga sa amin bakit aming lugar ang dilim-dilim.
Oh, yeah.
Sabi ko, Colonel, huwag ka na mag-alala. Hindi, may sinabi pa siya pala. Chairman, I'd like to tell you, ako ang napatumba lahat yan. Wow, yung mga tower. Bakit mo pinatimba? Ang dilim-dilim nga dito sa amin eh. Sabi ko, ano na ngayon? Hindi kami naniniwala na ngayon sa violence. We now believe that we can rebuild Mindanao that will also erase social injustice. So yun. So kaya ngayon, makita mo, so I told you about drug victims, I told you about mga former combatants,
IDPs,
IPs. Ngayon, 8 years ago, our office can attest to this, we have only 7 million members.
How many years ago?
8 years ago.
8 years ago, okay.
Now, we can claim 14 million.
Okay, double.
Ngayon, I can tell you this, in the next 5 years, double, 28 million.
In the next 5 years?
Every year, every day, ang daming gusto mag-kooperatiba.
Right.
Kaya sabi nila, nakinig sila, biyaya ng pagbabago, kooperatiba. Erase social injustice, kooperatiba. Lunas sa kahirapan, kooperatiba. Alam mo, sabi nila, if I may say this categorically, sabi nila in English, for those who have dreamed, advocated, struggled, and even died for it, social change has been so elusive all these years. Despite 14 years of martial law and 2 people power revolution, the structures and systems that are breeding poverty are still as formidable as ever. Not this time, not anymore. May pagbabago na. Kaya yung sabi nila, biyaya ng pagbabago, naniniwala kami niyan. At ngayon po, the 14 million will become 28 million and they will say na ang lunas sa kahirapan, Miss Elaine, wala nang iba. Sama-sama sa kooperatiba na.
All right. And may I also say, sir, kasi we've been quoting mga figures, no?
Yes.
When we say 28 million, that's just practically one member of the family. Pero ang trickle-down effect nito is sa whole family. So let's just say na isa yung miyembro ng kooperatiba, nakikinabang sa kooperatiba. Ang nakikinabang doon, hindi lamang siya, let's say very conservatively, 3 miyembro ng pamilya.
Correct.
So we can multiply the 28 million na projection nyo in 5 years into 3.
Yes.
That's quite a number. Diba? 28 million times 3. Kuya Georgie, ano?
We can actually say 70 million.
Around almost 90. Almost 90, di ba, sir, no?
Yeah.
Almost 90. So, ang laking bilang nun na, hindi naman natin sinasabi iaasa lahat sa kooperatiba. Pero that's quite an assistance that we can provide them.
Pero Miss Elaine, we are not just dreaming dreams here. Kasi kung titingnan mo globally nga, even the UN, and meron na silang 17 Sustainable Development Goals. Ang panawagan nila, stop poverty, stop hunger, promote social justice, equity, gender and development, peace, protect the environment. Alam mo, ang nakalagay doon sa Sustainable Development Goals nila, transformative cooperative for people, planet, prosperity, and peace. Alam mo, sa 7 billion people on earth, 1 billion in the world are cooperativized.
Right. With different forms, pero
Different forms.
the principle is there.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, ngayon, ang tanong natin mga kababayan, paano ba magiging cooperative? Ano ba yung mga dapat namin buuin? Ano ba yung mga dapat namin ipresenta? Tsaka how can we be called a cooperative? Yung ba 10 tao, cooperative na ba yun? Huwag kayong mag-alala mga kaibigan. Meron pong website, ang Cooperative Development Authority, and the people there are very interactive. Kung gusto niyo pong magtanong, meron din po silang mga hotlines. Pwede rin kayong mag-email sa kanila. And before the program ends, we will flash on your screens ang kanilang mga contact details ko. I-ready nyo na po ang inyong mga ballpen at papel. I wish we had more time, Chairman. We probably should repeat this.
Yes.
And I would like to hear more success stories and inspiring stories. In these times, kailangan natin yan pampalakas ng loob tsaka pambigay ng pag-asa na kinaya ng mga kababayan natin na kung titignan mo sa unang tingin, hindi nila magagawa ito. Pero now, they are prosperous, and they are powerful. I'm going to give you about a minute, sir, to address the audience, yung mensahe ng CDA at ang mensahe ni Congressman, hindi pala, ni Chairman Ravanera.
Yung sinasabi nga po nila, Miss Elaine, kung ang isang idea ay dumating na ang panahon, no force on earth can stop that anymore. Ang sabi nila, a strong army can conquer a kingdom, but the strongest army in the world cannot stop an idea whose time has come. And so po, base po sa ating nakita, kahit saan ka pupunta ngayon, kahit anong sektor, ay nagko-kooperatiba na. Kaya nga po, ito po ay isang idea na dumating na ang panahon, kasi po, pinapakita po natin ang tanging lunas sa kahirapan, ang tunay na pagbabago, through peaceful and legal means, ay kung ang mga sambayan ng Pilipino ay magkaisa sa kooperatiba at gawing ang tunay na pagbabago. At saka, I would like to give emphasis po na sa kooperatiba po, may paradigm shift. Enough is enough of conventional agriculture na tinataya po natin ang ating pagsasaka sa mga fertilizer, chemicals, pesticide, etc. Go back to nature po. Natural farming is the call of the hour. Sa ating pong mga manggagawa sa kooperatiba, ay ito po ang masasabi ko. Power lies in labor, not on capital. Kooperatiba is the answer. And most likely, I would like to tell one and all that in totoo po talaga, we are a spiritual being. We are embodied spirit. The number one enemy of this country is poverty because it deprives a person of human dignity.
That's right.
Through cooperatives, we are regaining back the lost human integrity, dignity. We were made in the image of likeness of God. We live with dignity as cooperatives, helping each other. And finally, I can tell you this. Ang sinabi po, wealth, money, power, what is that? Yung sabi po sa Biblia, that is meaningless, utterly meaningless. What is important is what is in your heart. What is the principle that we are willing to die for? Happiness comes from serving one another. Ang sabi po sa Biblia, serve the least of your brethren and you serve the Lord. In cooperatives, we serve each other. We for the greater glory of God. Thank you so much, Miss Elaine.
Very well said, sir. As you can see, I am enthralled and I am looking at you while you are making your speech. Sabi ko, congressman. Okay, because you can convince people. And may I support you by saying, essentially, we determine what we will die for rather than determining what we are living for.
Yes.
Diba?
Yeah.
Kinakailangan determine ano yung kaya mo ipaglaban. At when you know what it is, you live your life really.
Correct.
Okay, so ang sigaw natin yan, ano sigaw natin, Weng? Forward cooperatives.
Approve sa serbisyo.
Approve. Meron ng bago si sir. Kunin natin consultant, di ba? No? Ang galing eh. Ang galing mga moniker niya. Okay, sir, it was an honor. It was a pleasure and it was so nice to have you here. I'm very sure ating audience ay maraming natutunan sa inyo principle-wise and system-wise and everything else. I hope this is not the last time we are going to see you. Let's do a collaboration and a corroboration to push this principle forward. Marami tayong matutulungan, sir.
God bless. Thank you so much.
Alright, thank you so much, sir. Mga kaibigan, ang ating pong naging guest for today, na magiging guest natin uli, at malay nyo, di ba, makikita nyo dito sa Net25 very soon, si Mr. Orlando Ravanera, ang chairman ng Cooperative Development Authority. Ready ang pen and paper, narito na po ang contact details ng CDA. Magbabalik pa rin ako.
alas 6 hanggang alas 7 ng gabi.
Ang nakuha kong mensahe sa ating talakayan tonight ay the power is within us, and when we harness it and we connect it with the others at bumuo tayo ng isang samahan, ang layunin ay para mapagbuti hindi lamang ating pamumuhay kundi ang pamumuhay ng ating komunidad at ultimately ng ating bansa. Nothing can stop us. Sabi nga ni Chairman kanina, kapag kapanahon na ng isang magandang idea, walang makakapigil dito, kundi siguro tayo na rin. Kaya the Cooperative Development Authority of the Philippines is there. Ang sinasabi lang natin, mag-inquire kayo. Pinagkalab na po natin sa inyo ang kanilang mga contact details. Ano ba naman mawawala kung magtanong, di po ba? Minsan nagsisimula ang pag-unlad doon sa pagiging curious, doon sa pagtatanong. And then eventually, we take action after getting all the information. CDA, Cooperative Development Authority of the Philippines. Naku, wala na tayong oras. Approve na isang oras po kasama kayo. Tandaan, ito'y programang para sa inyo. Ito'y Martes ng alas 8 ng gabi, kami po ay inyong makakasama. At your service, ako po si Elaine Fuentes. At ito ang Approve, gawin natin.
Eagle Broadcasting Corporation not only provides news and entertainment, but also fulfills its social responsibility through clean-up drives, blood donations, medical mission, livelihood seminar. Eagle Broadcasting Corporation into its 50th year.
A typhoon has just struck the coast of Malaysia and hundreds of people are missing. Survivors are being picked up by helicopter and taken to hospital. Sniffer dogs are on standby to help search any houses. But thankfully, none of this is real. It is actually a training exercise carried out by the ASEAN Regional Forum.
It's an exercise bringing together the civilian and the military force and having a joint exercise in preparing ourselves in case there is a disaster. How will countries come together to respond as one?
The training scenarios also include a chemical leak to make sure all the equipment is in working order should it be required in the real world.
Having a good system or having a good institutional mechanism is one, but unless you practice it, you will never know whether it will really work at a time of disaster or not.
The political security community is about more than responding to problems. It is about preventing them as well. Since it was formed to today, ASEAN has ensured the entire region has remained at peace, providing a solid foundation for economic development as well as socio-cultural opportunities. The Treaty of Amity and Cooperation in Southeast Asia came into existence in 1976 and remains the key code of conduct governing interstate relations in the region. It lays out numerous fundamental principles, including mutual respect for the independence and sovereignty of all nations, non-interference in the internal affairs of one another, and the settlement of differences by peaceful means. In 1995, government leaders signed a treaty to make ASEAN a nuclear weapon-free zone to further promote peace in the region. By providing a platform for countries and parties involved in any disputes and tensions, ASEAN is able to keep all conflicting parties present in negotiations and continue exploring options towards peaceful solutions. And it isn't just talking within the 10 countries that has kept the region safe. Over the past few years, ASEAN has deepened and strengthened its relations across Asia and the world. ASEAN's continued cooperation with its international partners promotes peace, stability, prosperity, and the development of the region. Not only are there regular ASEAN meetings between the foreign ministers, but there are also East Asia summits, which allow ASEAN to have a real impact on issues in the wider region. ASEAN is actively engaging its dialogue partners to further enhance dialogue and cooperation with them. The ASEAN Plus One meetings with the world's superpowers mean that despite their size, ASEAN countries can have a real impact on global politics. And by adopting coordinated, cohesive, and coherent positions on issues, and by responding collectively to emerging challenges, ASEAN is seen as being a reliable player in the global community.
By talking, by discussing, by being transparent, this is actually promoting trust building. This is building confidence. So it's definitely one of the most successful framework, I would say, in this age and time to promote peace and stability in the region. So, and of course, this trickles down to the safety and security of the people as well.
And looking after its people is ASEAN's main concern. The political security community promotes political development in adherence to the principles of democracy, the rule of law and good governance, and respect for the promotion and protection of human rights and fundamental freedoms as inscribed in the ASEAN Charter.
What are countries but about people? So you have a people-centered ASEAN. And what is it about people that is important? People have rights. People want to live decent lives. They want to have protection from fear. They do not want to live in fear.
When you're dealing with lives, I think the best teacher of all is experience. And the experiences of a collective of nations, is really better than just one nation looking inward.
ASEAN uses the political security community to create a rules-based union of shared values and norms, which is cohesive, peaceful, and resilient. By bringing the 10 nations together, it gives a shared responsibility for security, which allows Southeast Asia to be a dynamic and outward-looking region in an increasingly integrated and interdependent world.
Subaybayan ang mas pinalakashang Saganang Mamamayan. Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga.